How much time could you save if you had your callers enter their unique identifier before they spoke to an agent? On average, it takes 34 seconds to verify your caller's identity. So what are you doing to reduce this handle time of your agents?
Please enter your work order number.
Did you know that with Communication Center, you can quickly and easily play a query announcement asking your callers to enter an account number or a work order number prior to speaking with an agent? And that information is presented to the agent once it's delivered. It just takes a few easy steps to get this set up. To create and edit your queries, you'll start out in Administrator. Under the Announce group, and then Customer Queries, there should be a few options already there. If you'd like to create your own, simply right-click and select Add. For now, I'm going to go ahead and work with one that I created called Work Order. In this scenario, we're going to ask our callers to enter a work order that's specific to them so that our agents have that information right in front of them. I'll go ahead and double-click on Work Order. Here we see the customer query that's been set up. Let's talk about what's been set. First, we'll start with the Voice tab. I have it set very simply to say,
Please enter your work order number.
Now jumping back to the Details tab, there are a few specific things that need to be set. First, Next Action. I've got this set to level up. What that means is, after we request this from the caller, we'll go ahead and keep their place in queue and then deliver it to the next most idle agent. Second, we've set up our number of digits, along with time allowed and interdigit delay. Number of digits, well, how many digits will the caller be entering for that work order? Time allowed, how long do we want to give that caller to enter these digits? And interdigit delay, how many seconds between key presses do we give them before it times out? And lastly, you'll see here data validation type. In this case, we're going to just simply pass the information over to the agent so that they can paste that work order number into their CRM and look it up. Now I'll click OK. Next, I'll go to my queue. In this case, I'm going to use the work orders queue. I'll go ahead and double click, and then I'll go to my day mode. I'll double click again. Here, if I select under the action, Query Call, I'm given some options. These are the two options that I had under my customer queries. I'll select Work Order, and now click OK. I'll click OK again. Now when the caller calls in, that work order number will be passed over to the agent.
Please enter your work order number.
As you can see here under the data field, we have 24601. Now to take that a step further, I can make sure that under my preferences, and this can be enabled from the administrator level and pushed out to all agents, that the option for Copy Customer Number to Clipboard has been selected. What this does is it copies that data to the clipboard so that I can simply right-click and select Paste, or use the Windows shortcut Control-V. These features are all built into Communication Center with the intention of reducing average handle time. By using the built-in query feature in Communication Center, you can shave an average of 15 seconds off of each call. So what does that mean to you? Well, if you take 1,000 calls per day, and let's say only 50% of them enter their ID, that means you'll be shaving 15 seconds off of 500 calls a day. That's 7,500 seconds saved. That 7,500 seconds means 2 hours per day, 10 hours per week, 45 hours per month, and that's 537 hours per year. What could you do with an extra 500 hours of agent time per year? Now, with that said, because the goal is to really reduce that average handle time, the best option is to engage our services team, where they can integrate your CRM with that information being entered by your caller. We call it Screen Pop. It automatically pops up your CRM so that your agents don't have to copy and paste just so they can pull up the account. In this example, you're seeing a screen pop for Salesforce. However, we can just as easily provide a screen pop for all major CRMs, as well as your own homegrown custom CRM. The added efficiency of validation and screen pop can shave 20 to 30 seconds off of every call, and that adds up quickly. Whether you use the standard out-of-the-box query that's built into Communication Center, or you engage our services team for a more advanced CRM screen pop, you'll definitely see a reduction in your average handle times and caller hold times, which we all know directly affects our abandoned calls. I hope these tips and tricks have been helpful. Have a great day.